Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dalia, and finally, after a little break, we're finally going to be touring my completed Spring Island of Honey Oats. I'm so excited that I'm finally able to show you guys my completed island. So yeah, today we're going to be doing a quick little tour. My dream address is now officially live. I will show you my dream address. It'll be linked in the description. But I'll also show it to you guys before we do a little loop around the island when I show you guys my map. So we're going to be starting off at my island entrance, and let's take a look at my map. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit those post notifications so that you're notified of when I upload. I did take a couple weeks off of filming and things just because life got a little bit busy, and then I went away on vacation, but I'm back and we're starting off strong. So here is my island map. There's my dream address down below if you'd like to check it out, and here are my island residents. So we have Lily, we have Dizzy, Bones, Filbert, Joey, Marshall, Chai, Tad, Callie, and Scoot. So if you haven't seen any previous videos for this island, it is a sleepy spring themed island. I started this back in April and I'm finally finished. I know, April, it's been quite a long time. I never finish my islands very quickly. I like taking my time with them, and I also have 2 islands, so building 2 islands at once takes a little while for me. So yeah, here is my island entrance, and it's very cute, very simple. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll loop around and go kind of like clockwise around the island. I feel like that'll be best. So yeah, here's my entrance. I did make sure to fill this entire island. It's very cluttered, but there is really nice walkways, so you won't get lost. It's very easy to follow along with this amazing pathway that I use throughout the whole island. And if you're curious about any of the custom designs that I use on this island, I have a full list linked down below in my description, including all of the custom design codes and the creators of those custom designs codes if I was able to find their social media. So here is my entrance, and then we come up over here, and here is my 2 shops. So we have my Nook's Cranny right here. Very cluttered, very overgrown, and as you will tell, I do have a color scheme going on with this island. It is white, blue, green, and yellow. So all of my flowers, all of the items I use, I try to stay within that color code. So here is my Able Sisters across the way. I kept it very simple, very cute. I have a little picnic area here, a little sewing picnic. And then I didn't exactly decorate all of my beaches, but I do have a couple little spots decorated. Here I have a little laundry area for the Able Sisters because I love decorating rocks on the beach, and I wanted to give them their own little laundry area. The rest of the beaches is just going to be decorated this way, with some fencing, flowers, and shrubs. Or not shrubs, flowers, and some weeds. So yeah, it's very simple, very cute. So we'll head up this way now. Across from Nook's Cranny, I do have a very small little farm right here. There's actually a farm on the 2nd level too, so they're kind of matching with one another. The one that I built up here, I actually built long before I built this one. So I just decided, you know, let's connect them and have them on 2 different levels, which I think is quite cute. You haven't seen a lot of people do like double leveled farms like this, and it's really small. I just needed to fill the space in, so that's very cute. So we'll head up this way in just a second, but let me head over this way, and we have another little picnic. You will see tons of picnic spots on this island. It is something that I really utilize on this island because, you know, it's very, very cozy and cute. So here we have my little rock garden, and I put a little thing in the middle, whatever this is called, the gazebo, and I actually managed to get all of the rocks to line up perfectly. Very proud of that because I built this almost last on my island. And yeah, very cute. So heading across this way, we have my house. I literally built this last on my island. I didn't even make a video of me making it just because it was a very small area and I didn't really feel like I necessarily needed to show me making it. But it is directly behind the Able Sisters across the way from this little pond and stream. And I have a little deck area over here. And then I have a little waterfall moment going on over here, and then just all the way up here is just the beaches decorated very plain and simple. My house only has the main room decorated just to be to be very transparent, just because I didn't really feel like decorating. But I kept it very simple and cute. I just did myself a little kitchen, a little sitting area. I did block off the other rooms with some simple panels and some curtains. My upstairs and downstairs, obviously you can go to, but I have nothing in them, so not exactly very exciting. But nonetheless, I don't know, I thought the little main area was still very cute. I wanted to focus the majority of this build on these islands on like the main portion of the island, so that's what I did. So then heading up over here, we once again have another incline, which we will go up to in a minute, but I want to go across here because we are finally coming across my first set of villager houses. Here we have Tad and Lily's house, and I made them their own little frog swamp. I thought this was so perfect. I think this is one of my favorite builds I've ever done. Utilizing different colors of white and green, and then really paying a lot of attention to the different sizes of the trees and the different types of trees that I used. I really think it definitely feels swampy. And I'm in love with it. I think it's so cute. I made their houses look the same just because it was easier just to have their houses match. And then I gave them their own little sitting area in between their two homes. But I love this area so much. And then the little croupy little snack things in the middle that look like frogs sitting on a lily pad is just absolutely precious and adorable, and I love it so much. So then heading across this way, we will start from up here, and over here you can see a little lookout spot. Once again, another very cute little picnic area. But here's a lookout spot right here to Blathers' tent. I did in fact keep Blathers in his tent for this island. Now I will go and show you the downward area for him later, but here's kind of like a brief little sneak peek of it. I can't really show it very well on camera, but I gave him a really cool little dig site, which we'll check out in a moment. But I like the little perspective view that you can get if you take a look through there. So then heading down here, we have that other little part of the farm that I mentioned before. So down there I had tomatoes, carrots, and sugarcane. Up here we have potatoes and wheat. Very cute, very simple. I really love it. And then obviously right here we have a little sign indicating that if you head that way, you'll be able to see Blathers' tent. Here is the other set of staircases, which over here, as you can see, once again, we're overlooking a little fishing area, and then my plaza's over here. So we'll just head up this way, and before we head down to the plaza, I will show you this other little spot. This is another set of villager homes. So originally when I built this was actually Pearl and Cat's house, but since they have left the island, this is now Scoot's. Scoot's house is right here, and then over here we have Joey's house. I can't show you his house little thing because like this little stool is blocking the way, but yeah, this was originally Cat and Pearl's house, but I just changed them to Scoot and Pearl, or Scoot and Joey, which very cute little area. I love this little spot. This is actually one of the first builds that I made on the island, and we have Scoot hanging out down here. So over here we do have my plaza. Here is my cute little what's it called, flag. I don't think I showed this at the beginning of the tour, but I just did a very simple daisy flag that I found. The custom design will be listed in my description along with all my other custom designs. And then over here, when you wake up from the dream, I do have a couple little gifts, a little outfit put together if you would like to do that. And then also a takeout coffee, because I'm holding a cup of coffee myself. So I figured, you know what, it's an early, very spring, sleepy island. You know, when you first wake up in the morning, you want a cup of coffee. So that is what I got, you guys. So then heading back here is where Blathers' tent is. Like I said, I gave him his own really cool dig site area here, completed with like an outdoor study, and then an area here where he can fish and collect fish samples. And even though he's not a huge insect fan, I did make this little area for him here if he wants to study bugs, or anyone who visits can study bugs too, you know, it's for everybody. So then heading over this way, we're gonna pass my plaza and we're going to head north. Yeah, we're gonna go up and then we will go back down. So heading up here, this is probably next to my favorite build on the whole island, next to the little frog swamp, and that is this ginormous flower field that I milled. I am obsessed with it. I think it is probably the sweetest little area in The world, I love it so much, especially in the early morning light, which is where my dream address is set to. You just get the prettiness and the cool tones of the flowers, and then you have like the windmills in the background. It's one of my favorite areas. I love it so much. And then heading down this way, we have another villager's home. We have Bones' house. So I made Bones his own little, and there's also another little sitting area here, of course. We made Bones his own little fishing port. So I made this really cool little area back here behind the rocks. And then Bones' little house is right here. He's still sleeping because it's the early morning. And then I included my secret beach by just giving him another little fishing area up here. And then to complete the whole area, I thought it'd be so fun to make him his own little fish and chip shop. So that's what I did here. It's a different build from the rest of my island, a lot more structured and a little bit different, but I still absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. And then we're gonna head up along this way, and then we come across another set of villager homes. This is actually the last build I made on my island before I was pretty much finished, and I made a 3-tier level villager neighborhood for my 3 squirrel villagers. So here we have Filbert's house, and then if you come down here we have Marshall's home. His house is along the peninsula. Very cute. I love it. He's actually awake, surprisingly, but we will leave him be. And then if you head down this way, you go up to the 3rd tier level, and we have Callie's home. Callie's probably the most decorated exterior just because I had more room for her, but I gave her her own little pumpkin patch and then a little sitting area, which I think definitely suits her little squirrel villager personality type. I thought she's probably one of my favorite squirrel villagers. There we have Tad, you know, smelling a flower and having a lollipop. And then down here I just have a sitting area, and then we're going to be coming down to another collection of villagers' homes. But I just want to show you guys really quickly, I did this really cool like little section of rivers. I did this a couple different spots on my island, but just this area over here connects directly back to my flower field. I just love the way that all of my rivers and like water fixtures connect with one another across the island. Making water fixtures on my islands have always been such a challenge, and I really challenged myself this time to make ones that I was really proud of. So I think it looks really good. So then coming down here, we come to another villager's home. This is Dizzy, and Dizzy, I made him his own little breakfast cafe. I just thought, you know, he's a lazy villager. He loves eating, and I think the color scheme with the blue just matches him so perfectly. So yeah, that's what I made him here. I've always wanted to make a breakfast cafe ever since we got the 2.0 items, so I'm in love with it. And then coming down here, we have my second elephant villager, and that is Chai, and I made her own little tea shop, kind of match like Dizzy's breakfast cafe, and it's really precious, and I just love it so much. And yeah, I love it. I think it's so cute. So then coming down here, we get this little double bridge moment, which I absolutely love. We once again get another picnic spot. And then coming down here, we come across my campsite. Now, this is not only just a campsite, this is also a like a camper van campsite, so it's a little more creative. So I used obviously the cutout standees and made a couple little camper van areas. So here's one and here's the second one, and then I used tons of kids tents. There's tons of little picnic spots in this whole area here, but once again, it's so sweet. I love the way that this area turned out. And then we have a little barbecue area right here, and then like a communal sitting area for people to have picnics. And then over here, once again, very little decorating done on my beaches, but I did make a little boating area here with some fishing spots and some fishing equipment. You could pretend this is Captain's Pier if you want to, but I also wanted to make a little area for a campfire, so that's what I did right here, keeping it once again very, very simple, but I think it overall matches the rest of the build very nicely. And then coming over here, we're almost actually finished with the tour, surprisingly, but we are back towards my plaza. There's Chai, once again hanging out with another one of my little picnic spots. But over here is my plaza, so we headed up there. So let me just show you what is directly down this way. This is more of a transition area than anything else, but just to, once again, you have another little bridge that goes to my campsite this way, but there's a little walkway right here. And then you have another picnic spot because you have like 100 of them. And then if you come down here, up there is Joey and Scoot's houses. But there's really, that's just like, I like this little picnic spot. Like, it's so cute. It's so out of the way. You really don't know it's here. And then boom, here's a picnic spot for you. But I love it. I think it's very, very sweet. And then I love this transition area a lot. I just think it's very, like, I don't know, very cute. It like worked very nicely. And then over here, you guys didn't get a chance to see this. I have a little garden area right here. And yeah, that is my entire island. As you can see, it flows really nicely despite the absolute chaos and clutter, but you really get a very easy way of transitioning and going throughout the areas. And yeah, I have tons. I think I use all my inclines for this island and then quite a few bridges. So a lot of fun little areas to explore and see. And if you come up this way, oh, we have Flick visiting today. If you come down this way, you're back at my island entrance. And then let's just take a seat right here and wrap up today's video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my little island tour. I am so excited to finally share with you guys my completed island. It has been a long time coming and I'm so excited with the final result. The way that it came together is exactly how I pictured, and I'm just so happy I was able to share the entire creative process with you guys. And I'm really excited for the next island we're going to be building, because immediately after I finish this island, I'm going to be resetting. So stay tuned for my new island, which I will be premiering in the next couple of days. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos I make. Like I said, all my dream address information and everything will be listed down in the description. If you do visit my dream address, please tag me in photos if you take any. I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Dalia Crossing, and I would love to see your photos. I love watching people visit my islands and share their photos and experiences with me. So I hope you guys all have an absolutely wonderful day. This is the last video on this island. I'm so sad, but I had a wonderful time building with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in my next video.